Hey YouTube, James here. Figured I'll give you guys an update on my tank here. So actually, first update I want to provide you guys with was I discovered a small issue in my tank. Nothing big. It was kind of annoying me. Was coming home from work and noticing my tank lights still being blue, and I was like, what's going on? So today, having the time to actually look at it and knowing exactly my light schedule, I knew it should have been white, and I realized one of the plug to my Kessel came loose, so therefore it wasn't actually sending the program to it. So that's all fixed, but everything seems to be healthy and still doing well. So hopefully now with the right light and all that stuff, the stuff will start growing and spreading. So let me go in and tell you guys, if you haven't been following me on Facebook or Google Plus, I want to give a big shout out to Jordan Watkins, or J-Dub Aquatics. He hooked me up with 9 frags. I got them in my tank. They're doing pretty well, seems. So I'll take you guys for a quick update on my tank, show you those frags, and let you know what's going on with them. Alright guys, so first, this wasn't from J-Dub, but still something pumped about. Picked myself up a Maximum clam. So I have him sitting on the top of my tank, top rock. So hopefully he'll start growing and get big, just like everyone else's clams out there. So let's start here. Right here, top is my bird's nest area. I still have my pink bird's nest, doing pretty well. And then Jordan hooked me up with a green bird's nest. So I placed them there. Hopefully that rock will be covered with bird's nest in a couple months. Going down, another frag Jordan hooked me up with is a camo polyp. So a couple heads on there is opening up, and hopefully the others heads will start opening up and spreading. And farther down the rock, here's another frag from J-Dub. Is a blue ice or ice zoas. They haven't opened up yet, so I'm hoping that with the fixing the light, they'll start opening up and spreading. Then he hooked me up with another frag of Eagle Eye Zoa, so I place it with my current Eagle Eyes. And I'm not sure what these green ones are, so if anyone knows what the green ones are, that'd be great. Let me know. Now, one frag I'm kind of excited about that I did not know Jordan was going to provide me was this guy. This is a Hollywood Stunner Chellis. My first LPS coral in my tank, so I'm pretty excited about that. I know when I read up about them, they're semi-aggressive. They do like medium to high intensity light and medium flow. So I put them in the middle of my tank. Hopefully he can decide which way he wants to go. If he wants to go more dark or more light, he has that room to grow. And as you can see, he's the only coral on that rock, so there's no concern about other corals being damaged by his tentacles. Alright, here we go. Here's my Kenya tree. It's bushy, looking good. I did kind of try to make a frag a piece off and put it and have it take hold somewhere else. There was a branch here that's hanging down all the time, so I tried cutting it off and I didn't do too well. No, none of the other part of the Kenya tree wasn't damaged, so I'm not concerned about that. The other one just didn't take hold, didn't make it, so I took that out of my tank. But still doing good, and like I said, I didn't like that piece hanging down anyway, so it wasn't a major loss. Another piece of coral I'm pumped about, I've been looking to get, was this Monty cap. Now I've been looking at them, I've been thinking about them, and then when J-Dub offered some corals, he's like, hey, I'll throw in a Monty cap in the order as well. I was like, great, that's something I was looking for. So I'm hoping that it'll branch out and cover this area. I think it'll be really nice right here. Here's my blue voodoo, still looking pretty good. Then another frag that J-Dub hooked me up with, sorry guys, is this purple digit back here. I probably murdered that name, I apologize. But seems to be doing alright back there. Hopefully that'll start growing and branching out. Let's see, here's frag number 8 from Jordan. This is, I believe he calls these blueberry polyps. So the one head's opening it up pretty well. Of course it's facing the other way, but so opening up pretty well. Then he also hooked me up with some green star polyps. So I have it along with my other big colony here of green star polyps, and they're on their little island here. Hopefully it'll take over. So I'm really excited to see these corals start growing, start branching out, and start filling this tank up. So again, just a big shout out to J-Dub for hooking me up. Some great pieces. Everything looks healthy. Everything seems to be doing well, and hopefully they start spreading. And I hope you guys follow along and let me know what you think about them. If you haven't already, definitely check out J-Dub's channel. I'll put a link under this video to it. So enough about the coral. So let's talk about the fish. My fish are still the same, doing pretty well. They're hanging in there. Here's my powder brown tang, just cruising along. My Danzel. I don't really have any new fish added to this tank. I'm just gonna let these guys grow, let the corals grow. I think I'm gonna take a time and just let this tank settle in, not add any more, not increase anything in this tank unless I really come across something that really catches my eye. But as of right now, nothing has. I want to try to get this tank going. And let's see, back here my bubble tip is finally starting to come back out. He's been hiding for a while. I'm thinking the light kept them hiding for a while, so hopefully he comes out and starts spreading, maybe even split. So guys, that's the update on my 54-gallon tank. It's doing pretty well. I'm very excited about it. So let me take you, I'll show you guys my 36-gallon, and then I'll get in and start doing my maintenance on both of those tanks. Thank you guys. Be back in a moment. Welcome back guys. So here we are. This was my 36-gallon tank. So as you can see right now, I just got the 2 cardinals on the butterfly. Butterfly's doing pretty well. Hanging around the back a lot, but swimming around. I'm not sure if he's eating the flakes yet, but I'm definitely making sure I substitute the different mixtures to get him eating. I know he's eating that stuff, so he's definitely at least eating the frozen medium mixtures. I'm not sure he's eating my flakes yet, so I'm just gonna keep mixing that stuff in until he takes over on that. I'm sure he's eating it. Another trick, one thing I was doing, you can probably see it's a little low right now, but I was having a lot of film and debris along the top of my tank. Now if you had an overflow, that stuff would resolve by going down the overflow and into the sump and getting clean. but because this tank does not have an overflow, I'm using a canister filter, I am not getting that skim off the top. So talking to a couple people, talking to my live fish store, they suggested that I need to break the top up a little more, get more movement along the top of the water to break that stuff up. And he's like, oh, you can move your return line up, but he's like, this can get a little tricky doing that. So I took my Jaybo RW4, I got it kicking along the top there, and it's really mixing the water up pretty well, helping gas exchange. As you can see, it's kicking a couple air in there now. I'm going to do a water change that'll resolve that, because I don't have an auto top off yet on this tank, and by my knowledge I'm doing pretty good of I can go basically 2 weeks before it really should be top off anyway. I mean, this started just sucking air yesterday, and like I said, today I'm doing a water change, and it's been 2 weeks, so not too concerned about topping the water off on this. But that's the update on my 36 gallon. There's a couple other fish I'm looking for this tank. Not quite sure, but like I said, this is going to be a fish only tank, so it's doing pretty well. The fish are doing pretty well. The cardinals are eating. Like I said, the butterflies eating at least the frozen stuff. I'm not sure about the flakes. I'm not too concerned. He still looks pretty healthy there. So, but one thing I do, guys, is not only the butterfly and the cardinals and stuff, I do it for all my fish. At least once a day, I'll sit there, stare at the tank, look at the fish, especially with my tangs and the angel, to make sure that they don't have ick or any other disease that I can see. I make sure they're eating, make sure that they're swimming fine, that their fins are healthy. So definitely something you guys should do. If you're not doing, just spend the time and just look at your fish, get to know your fish, and make sure they're healthy. Because if they're not healthy, then you're wasting your money type deal. Alright guys, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thank you.